And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl out there with DeRozan. Then there's Derek White. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Here's DeRozan. A rebound by Washington. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game. And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again. Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got to talk to James Borrego a bit a few minutes ago. He said it's a unique challenge defending DeMar DeRozan, a wing player who looks to attack from mid-range and in. So their interior defense will be tested tonight, Kevin. Let's see how they hold up.
Thank you, David.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Walker kicks to White. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Bridges with the board.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Murray. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside, Walker. Spurs working the ball around now. Over Washington. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Rozier against Murray. Down low, here's Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack him in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. No. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for White. DeRozan passes to Poeltl. Murray against Rozier. Pass to White. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock to end the drought. And the nice bucket inside from DeRozan.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Graham with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
Bridges for three. Rebound San Antonio. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Now Murray. Following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. Murray, good. Now Graham. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a three. No good on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. DeRozan scanning the floor. Murray kicks to Walker. Rozier against White. Passes it to DeRozan. A fadeaway. Keeps it alive. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Washington. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Washington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to White. Outside, Walker. Now the pass to DeRozan. Over Washington. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Walker. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rozier, the pass to Graham. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at San Antonio. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And you know, for the Spurs, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
They have their work cut out in the offseason. The status quo isn't going to cut it. There has to be an overhaul.
Shot's good by Walker.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Graham. White covering. Graham kicks to Rozier. Pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Passes it to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Now DeRozan. Over Washington. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Now here's Bridges. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Spurs trail by 4.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson, where he was a force inside. But that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
First free throw is good.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. And so Murray nails both of them. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Pirtle with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And then Gay with the dunk.
Oh, man, the dunks that Gay flushes home are what he's best known for. A relentless athlete who just flat out gets it done.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 40-point game against Miami. Over to the wing. Uncovered. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right. And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And so he hits both. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Graham. It's the mark, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Clearly a foul.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio trailing here. Murray outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
Here's DeRozan. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. Good, nice job down low. DeRozan's got 6. The Hornets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Rozier against Murray. And here is Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Graham. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 10.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. He kicks it to Forbes. And another basket for San Antonio.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Here's Rozier. The tray. And it's Graham missing. Spurs shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Lets a floater go. Murray, no good. Charlotte's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. They get it back. Washington, that's good. And the Hornets lead by 2.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Pass to DeRozan. Kicks to Forbes. Passes it to Gay. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most points in the last month of the NBA. 5th, DeJounte Murray.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Yeah, these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
And the first one drops.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Graham, the pass to Rozier. Poked away. Pirtle with the steal. The feed to DeRozan. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Graham with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Washington. Zeller inside. Defended by Pirtle. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Out to the wing. Murray against Rozier. Murray, good. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Bridges kicks to Graham. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing. Forbes dishes to DeRozan. Up and in on the layup. DeRozan's got 10 points.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy. And that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Batum, and it's Graham in at the point guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Here's DeRozan, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
He hits both from the stripe. Hornets trail by 9. Graham surveying the floor. Shoots from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And the pass to DeRozan. Gay outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Zeller. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Gay's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
Up top, Batum. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Bridges.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Here's Gay. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. The NBA fans sometimes called the sixth man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Peja, every shot is good. She'd make them creatively. They'd be bright. They'd be big. And we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. Or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
A lot of energy.
Yes.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Spurs.
Left side, DeRozan, and it's San Antonio with another.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Zeller passes to Batum. To the left side wing. Here's Bacon. Zeller trying to free himself up. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's San Antonio. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Mills looking it over. With the floater. The putback. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Washington. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Washington's got 8 points. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Forbes. Right side DeRozan. And Bacon pulls it down. The Hornets shooting reasonably well, 45%. Left side, Batum. Pass to Bacon. He doesn't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Inside, Gay. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul.
The length that Gay has poses so many issues for defenders, especially when he's going up with the shot.
For San Antonio, they've been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Biyombo is checked in for Charlotte. Tyler Zeller's checked in for San Antonio. Rudy Gay hits them both. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Zeller. And it's in there. He has 6.
He has great body control for a big man. Zeller takes the hit, but keeps on finishing.
Now here's Mills. Graham defending. It's blocked. They retain possession. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there and finished off by Gay.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Now Graham. 10 points for him. Not going to go that time. Here's Forbes, and it's blocked.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
Hornets trail by 15. Dishes it to Biyombo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far. But, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr.
Right.
Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
Here's Graham. 10 points for him. There's the dish to Batum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Come on, man. The concentration that Batum has had on these and-one plays is amazing. He's used to finishing through physical contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Batum.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
And stolen by Biyombo. Outside Batum, the lead now in single digits. Zeller's got 8.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep beating him.
Outside DeRozan. Hornets with the rebound.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And that one drops for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Mills. Rozier defending. Mills can't hit. Hornets trail by 7. Rozier looking around. The pass to Batum. Pass to Biyombo. Clock at 4. The 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And you know, for that Knicks game, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And it's Rozier missing. San Antonio leading by 9. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 18. 16 feet away. And Rozier pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Batum finds Biyombo. Passes to Rozier. Off target from three-point range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And San Antonio also making a switch. Murray's checked in. Gay against Zeller. Pass to Rozier. Here's the floater. And it's Gay with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Over Rozier. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zeller.
Oh, man, some perseverance from the big fella. Zeller hanging in there to collect the second chance points.
Pass to Bridges. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. That's a 2 from Rozier. Here's Zeller. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
DeRozan against Rozier. DeRozan's shot is off. Hornets trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Making the pass to Rozier. From deep. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bacon. That one's not going to go. Murray with the defensive effort. Rozier against DeRozan. From deep 3-point range, and so it's the San Antonio Spurs looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shots come up, everybody goes for it. Just
Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got White. Pirtle is out there with DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Shot clock at 5. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Pass to Washington. Rozier against Murray. Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Washington, no good on the shot. And the Spurs going the other way now.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Murray against Rozier. Murray with the defensive effort.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Pass to White. Walker with it. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Walker. Out left to the wing. Here's Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 21. Rozier the pass to Biyombo. He dishes it to Graham. The pass to Rozier.
Hey, who's watching them?
6 to shoot. Can they get it? No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over in the corner, White from deep. Graham with the rebound. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Washington. And it's White with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 21. Left side, DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet moves. His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Murray against Rozier. Murray outside. The Hornets pull it in. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Rozier's got the ball. And Graham throws it down hard.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, Mike, myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media is going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Rozier up top. He's covered by Murray. And the basket by Rozier. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Murray, the pass to Bellinelli. Over Washington. That misses off the backboard.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Murray with the bounce pass. Puts it up from 17. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Rozier. The teardrop falls in. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to DeRozan. He kicks to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Murray against Rozier. And that's going to be a travel. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingman have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but can they also fill it up from outside? This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
And here is Rozier. 8 points for him. Here's Biyombo.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Rozier. 17th in free throw shooting, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And his shooting form at the line has been outstanding. Economical release, fully extends on the follow-through. He can close games for you. The free throw drops for Biyombo. The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And Biyombo drops them both. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They can't stop the run with that one. Hornets trail by 13. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Here's Mills. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pirtle kicks to White. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. White's got 4 this quarter.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Combo tried to break free, and it's Rozier missing. Spurs leading by 15. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills, now with a decade in the NBA.
6 foot nothing. And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. And he's good on the second. Here's Rozier. 10 points for him. Stolen by Gay. Kicks to Mills. Pass to Purdy. Rozier against Gay. They get it again. Oh, and the jam by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick with it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. The pass to Graham. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Bellinelli. That one goes. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The kick out to Rozier. And that one, good. Rozier's got 12 in the game.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Passes it to Purdy. Outside, White. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Rozier for 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 3-pointer. And it's White missing. Hornets trail by 16. Bridges passes to Rozier. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Bacon's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. Here's Washington. He's covered by Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Rozier. Covered by Mills. And the basket by Rozier.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
There's the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Mills. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Bacon makes it off the glass. Bacon's got his second basket of the night.
He's the best when he's assertive like that. I mean, don't take any chances. Take it to the cup.
Gay kicks to Mills. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Rozier, and that one is hammered home.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offensive end.
Pass to Bellinelli. Banked in off the glass. Bellinelli's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Rozier with the ball. Three-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. San Antonio with the ball. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Bacon in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The pass to Forbes. Walker surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gay. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Bacon. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Bacon's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Charlotte.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Got a hand on it.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here is Forbes. Out Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Rozier against Murray. Now Rozier. Passes it to Washington. 5 on the clock. Here's Graham. And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio leading by 7. Zeller passes to Forbes. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rozier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 8 now on the night. Murray outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Rozier the pass to Zeller. And here is Graham. Lays it up off the glass. Graham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Here's Gay. But they recover it. Forbes the pass to Walker. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And the pass to Bacon. Here's Washington. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And the dunk by Walker.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
To the right side. Graham with the ball. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Hornets score.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And Zeller kicks to Forbes. Dishes to Walker. Passes to Gay. Turn around Jay. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Murray against Rozier. To the middle. And the dunk by Zeller.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Count it. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Bacon. "13 feet away. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He kicks it to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Rozier. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
San Antonio calls timeout. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's Miles Bridges in for Dwayne Bacon. The Spurs also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Tyler Zeller. DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. With the teardrop, it's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Rozier. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Now, here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. They get a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. Sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. The pass to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. DeRozan finds Murray. Here's Walker. Graham defending. Pass to DeRozan. It's deflected. Here's Graham. Guarded by Walker. Graham with the bucket. Now here's Murray. Passes it to White. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Bridges. The dish to Graham. Charlotte moving it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Graham from deep. A second chance effort. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Murray, the pass to Walker. Outside, White. He feeds it to DeRozan. Poeltl. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Love seeing Poeltl attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
Rozier against DeRozan. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Graham's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Charlotte.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside DeRozan. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And even though he's going ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize this is a better option.
And here's Biombo. Here's Bridges. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Walker the pass to White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. They grab their own miss. Pass to Washington. Right wing. Now, here's Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And there it is for him. Rozier's got 6 in the quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. Walker against Rozier. Here's Graham. Ambo trying to break free. And it's Graham missing. Spurs leading by 3. To the inside. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Rozier. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. .136 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. And DeRozan throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Rozier against Murray. Teardrop shot. And it's Rozier missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And Pirtle sends it back. White looking around. Here's Walker. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White with it. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Martin.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Now, here's Bellinelli. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were